In towns across England, a family doctor is more than a physician. He is a guardian of life, a witness to birth, illness, and final breath. Patients trust him completely. They open their doors, their fears, their lives. But what happens when the person sworn to heal is secretly choosing who lives and who dies? This is the story of Harold Shipman, a respected doctor, a caring neighbor, and one of the most disturbing medical criminals the world has ever known. In the 1970s, Shipman began practicing as a general physician, but beneath the professional exterior, problems emerged. He developed a dependency on prescription medication, forging prescriptions meant for patients. Eventually, he was caught, fined, and briefly left medical practice. Many careers would have ended there. His did not. Shipman returned to medicine, and in Hyde, Greater Manchester, he built something astonishing: trust. Patients adored him. Families praised him. He made house calls, spoke gently, and seemed endlessly devoted. No one imagined what might be happening behind closed doors. Over the years, an unsettling pattern quietly formed. Many of Shipman's patients were elderly women, often found deceased at home, shortly after a visit from their doctor. Deaths in medical practice are not unusual. Doctors care for the sick and the aging, but numbers matter, patterns matter. And Shipman's numbers were beginning to whisper a terrible possibility. Still, no one listened. Not yet. In 1998, a local undertaker noticed something disturbing: an unusually high number of death certificates signed by the same doctor, Harold Shipman. At first, concerns were dismissed. Statistics were debated, assumptions made. But then came a case that could not be ignored: the death of Kathleen Grundy, a respected former mayor. After her passing, a will appeared, leaving everything to her doctor, Shipman. Her daughter knew instantly something was terribly wrong. She went to the police, and this time, someone listened. Investigators began looking deeper. Medical records, exhumations, forensic analysis. What they uncovered shattered the image of a trusted physician. Evidence suggested that Shipman had administered lethal injections to patients in his care, then altered records to make deaths appear natural. The scale was unimaginable. Dozens of victims, then possibly hundreds. A betrayal not just of patients, but of an entire nation's trust in medicine. In January 2000, Harold Shipman stood trial. Calm, expressionless, unwavering. The prosecution presented a chilling pattern of evidence: medical data, forged documents, expert testimony. The jury deliberated, then delivered its verdict: guilty. Shipman was sentenced to life imprisonment, with no chance of release. Justice at last for families who had waited years for answers. But the story was not over. In 2004, while serving his sentence, Harold Shipman died in prison. With his death, many questions died too. Why did he do it? How long had it truly been happening? Could it have been stopped sooner? A national inquiry later concluded that hundreds of lives may have been taken. One of the darkest chapters in modern medical history. After the case, the United Kingdom transformed how medical deaths are monitored. New safeguards, stronger oversight, greater accountability. Because trust, once broken on this scale, must be rebuilt with vigilance. Shipman's crimes changed medicine forever, but they also sparked reforms designed to protect future patients. A painful legacy with a necessary purpose. Harold Shipman did not look like a monster. He wore a doctor's coat. He spoke with kindness. He earned unwavering trust, and that is what made the truth so deeply disturbing. Sometimes, history's darkest figures hide behind the most ordinary faces. If this story moved you, consider subscribing for more carefully told true crime documentaries that honor victims and uncover the truth behind history's most haunting cases.